Hi there, folks. This is Christopher at ClearConservatives.com with something for you to consider. I recently received my renewed concealed carry weapons permit from the state of Wisconsin, and something has been bugging me ever since I've been refreshing my knowledge of the laws. But before I get to that, though, I want to encourage you to check out the Wisconsin DOJ website devoted to this topic. Attorney General Brad Schimel and the folks at DOJ have done a terrific job of making this information available. So what's been bothering me is this concept of gun-free zones. And as I was surfing through this website, here's some of the details I found in the law. I came to the website, I clicked on the facts, and I ended up getting this FAQ document. So it says here, yes, it is a felony for a person to knowingly possess a firearm, concealed or otherwise, on the grounds of a school. Now, there are some exceptions, but they pretty much apply to law enforcement. Pretty much everyone is prohibited from carrying a firearm unless they're wearing a badge. Now, I'm one of those guys who has been training with firearms for most of my life. As a teenager, I learned all about hunter safety, and I've been practicing those skills ever since. While I was in high school, I befriended an ex-Navy SEAL who was a police officer. He became my mentor, and I trained with him as well. When I went to college, I hung around with Marines, and I trained with them. I learned even more about the tactical deployment of firearms. And I continue to hone those skills, even now, in my mid-40s. Now, my point in telling you all this is to emphasize just how seriously I take the responsibility of carrying a concealed weapon. Every morning I take my pistol out of its safe, and I place it in the holster on my belt. I pray to God I won't have to use it, but if I must, then I pray my aim is true. Most of my tactical training has included thought exercises for contingency planning. Basically what this means is that while going about my day-to-day activities, I'm paying attention and analyzing my surroundings while thinking about what-if scenarios. So for example, what if a drugged lunatic comes around that corner with a knife while I'm out shopping? Or what if that maniac who's passing in the car next to me pulls out a gun for a drive-by? And these are the kinds of mental exercises that a lot of trained people will do as a way to help prepare our minds for the shock that would occur if the unthinkable ever did happen. Again, it's a way to prepare myself if my training has to be triggered and action is necessary. So now take all those decades of training, both the physical and mental exercises, add in the wisdom that I've acquired in the same time period over these decades, and then top it off with my Christian values. And everyone I know, even the ultra-liberal Marxist friends that I have, agree that I am exactly the kind of person they want holding a gun if stuff hits the fan. Except in a gun-free zone, where I would suddenly become a felon. Now this all kind of came to a head when I took my wife out for lunch the other day, and I had to make a decision. Do I commit a felony and drive into the school parking lot while I'm armed, or do I stay armed, meet her at the street, and make her freeze in those extra steps it takes to get to the truck? Or do I disarm, pick her up, then rearm once I leave school grounds? See, what bothers me most is that I even have to go through these questions. Why the hell do I have to even go through this? These gun-free zones are so incredibly stupid that it boggles my mind. I'm a Christian, a father, a husband. I'm well trained, and I'm more law-abiding than just about everyone I know. I don't even violate the speed limit, for crying out loud. Yet I have to go through this, I have to struggle with these laws that are aimed against me. So while law-abiding citizens like me are left struggling with whether or not to follow a stupid law, some gangbanger or junkie who doesn't care about anything might just pull up and start spraying bullets at the school. Gun-free zones are the most dangerous laws on the books, and they must go now. I'm currently in the process of converting this rant into letters to my legislators, so they will help stop this insanity and fix the law. Now is the time to stop treating law-abiding citizens like we are the criminals. If you like this video, please hit the like button and be sure to subscribe so that you'll be made aware of any future content that comes out. Again, this is Christopher at CooleyConservatives.com. God bless and be smart.